Today I'm going to be walking through how Nexla makes it easy to connect data from anywhere into Alation for data cataloging. This is super powerful for our customers because normally Alation only connects natively to a few data warehouses and data lakes, and anything else requires a lot of back-end work and setup that makes it adds a lot of friction to the process. What Nexla does is automatically detect data sets and while retaining the schema and metadata, get it into Alation for cataloging from anywhere. And anyone can do that in just a few minutes without any code knowledge. So for this example, you can see here, this is Salesforce data that Nexla has pushed into Alation and is now being cataloged while retaining all the relevant schema and metadata from the original source. This only takes about 5 minutes to set up in Nexla, and it can be done just the same and just as easily from any sort of source, including internal company APIs, streams, real-time webhooks, Marketo, SAP, anything that Nexla connects to, which is pretty much anything you could use. So I'm going to show, if we hop over to Nexla, head to your dashboard after you log in. To set this up, all you need to do is connect to your source. So in this example, we use Salesforce, but you can use any source here and get it into Alation for cataloging. And from there, you can extract the same insights and analytics that you normally would without having to do any sort of data cleanup yourself. So once you connect Salesforce, for example, all you have to do is simply log in through Salesforce to add your credentials, and Nexla from there will automatically scan for data sets and set them up for use elsewhere. So what I have here is a Salesforce account that's already been added as a source, and Nexla automatically detects data sets from that account. So here you see the data set created from Salesforce, and that data set can easily be pushed into Alation. So you don't have to do any of the setup yourself, and this data set automatically retains its schema and metadata. So if we look here, you can see through the preview, Nexla has created the table, JSON file, and everything is retained from Salesforce. You can do the exact same thing for any of the connectors Nexla has available, including APIs, SAP, Hubspot, and it can easily then be pushed into Alation for cataloging. So once you have the flow set up, as I mentioned, Nexla lets you push it into Alation for cataloging, and you can see the final result here, as I showed in the beginning, with all of the sample data from Salesforce. So you can see here we set up this flow in just a few minutes through Nexla without any sort of back-end manual work as you normally would have to. So Nexla makes it much faster and easier to push your data into Alation from anywhere for data cataloging. So just to wrap up, what I showed in this video is how to get your data from Salesforce into Alation through Nexla without any sort of manual setup or coding. So our end result is all of your data is cataloged in Alation through from Salesforce, and Nexla will automatically keep this updated as your Salesforce data changes, so then it will be pushed through the flow until Alation's catalog also stays up to date with changes from Salesforce. So this is really easy and powerful with Nexla, and in fact can be done with any sort of source, not only Salesforce, as I mentioned. To learn more and see how Nexla can help your business, head to nexla.com to request a demo and start trying out today.